but, I mean, so that's something that I could say to the, ask the principals, like, how often does this group
Good.
meet? And does it warrant the category that the stipend is falling in?
Thanks.
Good evening and welcome to the April 28th meeting of the East Bridgewater School Committee. I will entertain a motion to open the meeting.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
If we could stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, please.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Thank you to EBCAM for recording the meeting so all the folks at home can watch at home. We have no one here for public comment, so we will start with the report from the Junior Senior High School Student Advisory Council. Ainsley.
All right. Another quick report for the high school today. At the beginning of the month, our music department put on our high school spring concert, and it went really well. And our Tri-Am guitar raffle for Relay for Life, which I believe I talked about the last meeting that I was here. We raised over $1,000, which was way more than our initial goal. And again, this money is going towards Relay for Life, which is a fundraiser for cancer research. And our drama department went on a fun trip to Disney where we got to do workshops, and it was really fun. I had a great time, and I had the tan lines to prove it. Our AP exams start next week. A little scary. But so a lot of everyone's just kind of prepping for those because it's a lot. And we have junior prom this Thursday, and we have senior prom next Thursday. Very excited. And senior events are starting. We have 31 days until graduation. I counted today. And we also have, we started Senior Assassin, which so far has been interesting. And that is all I have.
That's great. So, and you're graduating this year, so is our next meeting next Tuesday your last meeting with us?
I think so, yes.
Okay. Has a new advisory person been appointed, do you know?
Not that I know of.
Okay.
I know that we're working on it.
Okay, great. Thank you, Ainsley.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, we will move into the superintendent's corner and talk about the IT audit.
Great. So just one thing under my agenda item is the audit assessment. So you'll see the proposal in your packet from Custom Computer Specialists, also known as CCS. Mr. Shea and I met with them and sort of shared with them what we went through in January with our incident. However, just talking more globally to them and interested in learning more about the current infrastructure. Is it the best infrastructure that we should have to support the needs we have? Mr. Shea put a list together of all the different programs, platforms, systems that we use for them to do an assessment on that. They'll do an assessment on walking the buildings just to look at the current technology. Certainly if there's anything glaring that they see right away, they won't wait until the assessment period is done. They'll let us know right away. But they'll put a report together and give recommendations as to changes that we can make to make sure that we have cybersecurity intact, that our infrastructure is the best quality that we can for what we're running for systems. Also looking at current personnel to see if we have the recommended amount of staff, and the professional development needs that we might have for not only our IT staff, but for all staff using technology within the district. So we felt it was a really comprehensive approach that they plan to take, and I think I might have mentioned to the committee before, this was through a recommendation from other school districts. So I had reached out to all the school districts in the state. We have a listserv email that you can send information and questions through. So it was this company that I got multiple responses back from other districts saying that they had a really good experience. So if you approve this evening, then we'll enter into the agreement and they'll get started on the assessment. I believe they said 4 to 6 weeks would be the length of time.
And due to the dollar amount does this have to go through?
It's on, they're on state contract.
Oh, they are? Oh, okay, awesome. Okay. Any questions for Dr. Williams or Mr. Shea? Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Reports and discussions, the superintendent's evaluation timeline. The school committee completed our evaluations. Do you want to give an update, Ellen?
So the Superintendent Evaluation Subcommittee met recently, last week, and we compiled the evaluations using the SuperEval software. And then I met with Gina on Monday. I met with the superintendent on Monday and went over the compiled evaluation, and she has all the individual evaluations. And that's it. She was, and I can't speak for Gina, but I believe she was happy.
I was very happy, thank you.
And
More
we-
to come on the 5th.
Yeah. Yeah, so we will have the public evaluation at the school committee meeting next Tuesday. Since we last met, the school budget subcommittee met on the 14th, and as Ellen just mentioned, the superintendent evaluation subcommittee on the 22nd. And then fiscal year 27 school department budget. At our last meeting, we voted to recertify the budget, and the official correspondence was sent from the superintendent's office to the town administrator, alerting him of that. And with that, we'll turn it over to Mr. Shea for a financial update. And are you going right into fees then, too?
Yes.
Yes, okay, thanks.
The first page of the packet I handed out shows you where we are currently as of today. Non-salary, budget of 5.7 million. We are estimating expenses at almost 7 million. That's a negative balance of about 1.3 million. Salary, we're looking at a negative balance of 201,000. And busing, we're looking at a projected negative balance of negative 62,775. And again, that's a total of 1,561,000, but that's before taking into account the 250,000 of school choice revolving, the busing fee revolving, and the amount that we budgeted for circuit breaker. So we're looking at a total, a positive balance still of around 217,000. And we still have 2 months in the year. I tried to make estimates for some expenses that I think may be coming that are not encumbered yet, but I feel pretty good about where we're going to end up.
That's great. Good news.
Any questions on that? Next page is the revolving fund balances. Again, more positive news. We actually seen some increases to some of our revolving accounts. School lunch is at 515,000. Circuit breaker is at 1.3 million. We're expecting the fourth payment to come in sometime in June. That'll get us up to another 400,000 in that account. School choice is holding steady at 773,000, and again, that's before the 250,000 that we allocated towards this year's budget. So that will come down at fiscal year end. Athletic has a balance of a little over 4,000. Last year at this time it was at 26,000. We just sent out the billing for the co-ops for the hockey teams, so there's about 20,000 there that we're expecting. Preschool is up. School building rental is up significantly higher than last year. Busing fees are up compared to last year at this time, but again, that doesn't take into account the 62,000 that we will be putting towards the operational expenses. So overall, I feel pretty good about this year. We're doing well. I can move on if you don't have any questions.
Yep.
Okay, busing fees. That's the graphical worksheet. We have an individual busing fee and we have a family cap busing fee. The line chart shows you all the current 25, 26 busing fees for some of our local schools. I expect next year that some of these schools, with the financial problems they're having in towns, they're going to go up, but at least this year, we are below the average. And I am proposing to move from 250 to 275 next year.
Which still keeps us below the current average.
Which still keeps us
this year.
below the current average of this year, but again, I expect some of these towns will be increasing their busing fees.
Do we know if it's the same student population using transportation next year, what that impact would be?
So we have in the budget, if you remember, an increase of 12,500. If I assume the same students as this year that are pay to ride, if we make the changes I'm proposing to the individual and the family cap, that equates to $12,050.
Oh, okay.
So I'm off by 450, but I can probably find that. So.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Busing fee family cap, we are currently at $450. And you can see we're much lower than the average of surrounding towns. I'm proposing to increase that to $500.
Is that, I'll let you finish.
We have, I think we have a action item for that, right?
I don't think that we do. We can add one, though.
We can still vote on it.
Yeah, we'll vote on it.
Okay. The next item, which took hours and hours, Mr. Fury, to put together. Building rental fees. It was a good exercise. Our building rental fees haven't been updated since 2018. So we looked at surrounding towns, Whitman, Hanson, Hanover, Abington, BR, Carver, Rockland, Brockton, and based upon a comparison of what's in the market, I'm proposing these numerous changes. The impact of this, based upon, I took a look at our rentals for this year, and I calculated out what the impact of this would be to those rentals, and we're looking at around a 6% increase. The major ones, and if you're confused about the groups, I gave you the second page, which shows you what groups are charged these rates. The significant changes that we're making or proposing to make is increasing the auditorium hourly rate for Group 4 from $150 to $200. Reducing the cafeteria rate from $150 to $125, eliminating the daily rates for equipment, increasing the varsity baseball field rate, the turf stadium rate, increasing the custodial hourly rate, and the AV Tech rate. And again, these are in line with other schools, actually just slightly lower, especially the auditorium, because we don't want to price ourselves out of the revenue.
So like, a quick question, so if, from a staffing perspective, if somebody rents the auditorium or the gym at the junior, senior high school, what level of staff do you have to have on site?
Jim, a custodian.
Okay,
So we don't charge for custodians if custodians are on duty.
okay,
But weekends, we bring in a custodian. And
so
then-
they get charged the hourly rate plus the custodian's fee?
Yes,
Oh, okay,
custodians are here all day.
okay,
Our techs, if they're using the lighting, the sound system, we have techs that we bring in, and they work with the dance companies or whoever's renting, and we charge a hourly rate for them also.
okay, thank you,
There's always someone here.
okay.
So these are the hourly rental fees that you're proposing?
These are the hourly.
And are there minimum hours, like
Minimum of,
3 to 4 hours, it looks like, or?
it's a minimum of 3 hours for groups 3 and 4.
Okay. So, in looking at, by the way, thank you for putting this together, that's a lot of work, recognize that.
Kathy, in my office, actually.
Well, we want to, as much as we want to keep the revenue coming, we also want to keep the wear and tear on the building down. And if you take a look at your previous page, which was the revolving funds, you made mention of it earlier, that the school building rental fee, right?
School building rental, last year at this time was 7,600.
So we've made so is that just a billing thing, or?
No, we haven't had a lot of emergencies this year. I mean, we use that fund for facilities, like if the lecture hall, like, for example, we went for a capital project for a new projector in the lecture hall. It was denied by the finance committee. But if that projector dies during the year, we have to replace it. So that's why I'm trying to build up that account.
Well, that's what I was kind of trying to get at. So if you look back to that number in 2021, there's a trend that's $118,000, then $101,000 the following year. Then I'm guessing something happened in 22 or 23 that an emergency happened and.
I think 23 was the sound system on the track,
Okay,
right, like before graduation.
yeah. So, I guess what I'm saying is, it's good that we're staying just under the other towns so that we're competitive. But 6% increase over 8 years doesn't sound like it's keeping up with the cost of what things cost. So I would say, I'm okay with where we're at, but I would say, just like it took us a while to get to the point where we needed to start to have hard conversations about increasing busing fees, that I would make sure that as a school committee going forward, you bring this back annually to make sure that we're keeping up with the cost of things.
I agree.
Because in those 8 years, we've probably fallen far behind, and that's where that balance has kind of come down a little bit.
Yeah, I agree.
And you said these dollar amounts are in line with other school districts and what they charge.
And how are we doing receivables? There's no problem getting this money? Like, is it a challenge? And where does this money go? It goes into the revolving fund?
Yes.
And where are you responsible, is your department responsible for understanding what's out there for receivables
Yes,
versus?
Absolutely. Kathy in my office does that.
Okay.
Does a great job.
Perfect. That's it.
Thanks, John.
Thank you for all your hard work.
So when we vote on this, I don't want to go line by line.
No,
I'm just going to say
vote it
as.
as a
yeah,
slate,
okay, good.
as presented.
As present, yep, okay, good. Thank you, John.
Athletic fees, if
Oh.
you don't mind, we're still working on those.
Okay.
We have time.
Yeah,
It's fine.
Yeah, we can either do those at the meeting on the 5th or the 19th. 5th's kind of quick, but. Okay, next we have in your packet, there's a memorandum of agreement between the East Bridgewater Public Schools and the EBEA about adding a position as the Gordon W. Mitchell School Homework Advisor for the next fiscal school year.
Yes, so because this position doesn't currently exist in the collective bargaining agreement, that's why we're doing the memorandum of agreement that will last through the life of this contract, and then it will be entered into the contract going forward. So Mr. Paquette did a pilot program this year through the PTO. They funded the position through the PTO. So it's gone very well, and that's why he's interested in now having it be a permanent position, a stipend position that staff members could apply for annually.
So is this like whoever the advisor is, they stay after school and help students with their homework?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yep.
Do you know how many days a week? Is it?
I think they were doing it for 2 or 3 days a week.
It's at least 2 or 3 days.
And so, obviously with the pilot program, I think they determined a group, and that's been the group, but I think he'll do more of a rotating basis going forward.
Rotating means
Like every 6 weeks, 8 weeks, where new
set of
students,
kids?
yes, could sign up. So I think this year, they had a combination of students they were specifically targeting that maybe were falling a little bit behind, but then also allowing, parents to sign up their children if they were interested.
Did they see positive results from, like, the students' achievement?
I could ask.
Okay.
So that kind of goes to what I was asking about earlier on. Like, I think sometimes, and it's not just here, but I think stipends in general can sometimes get found into this type of thing, and then it just kind of rolls year after year, and then where there's no way of accurately identifying the impact of it. So I agree with this, I'm for it, but I think that stipends in general just kind of need to be reviewed for their effectiveness.
How many hours do they stay after school usually?
It's usually just an hour after school, yeah.
And is this homework, like a homework club or just a homework?
It's just the homework that students have been assigned, an opportunity for them to work on that and have kind of tutoring support for it.
Yeah.
So the club doesn't come up with the homework. It's supporting students to make sure that they're doing their homework after school and taking one thing off the plate of family members when they come home from work.
And is this a fee base or no fee base?
It's no fee for the families.
That's good.
Great.
It's just one stipend position.
Yes.
Thank you.
For 1,918.
How many students will they have at each, for each, like, session?
I believe they have 10 to 15 students per session.
Oh, that's good. Thank you.
Thanks. Okay, any other questions on the memorandum of agreement? If not, we'll go into action items. I will entertain a motion to approve payroll warrant 41 PS dated April 8th, 2026.
So moved.
Aaron, second that.
Second.
Second.
Any discussion?
No.
All those in favor? Aye.
Same.
Entertain a motion to approve accounts payable warrant SW #42 dated April 15th, 2026.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor? Aye. Entertain a motion to accept the generous donation in the amount of $1,500 from the Kiwanis Club of East Bridgewater to be deposited into East Bridgewater Junior Senior High School Gifts and Donation Account 26-330-714-4850.
So moved. Second?
Any discussion?
Yes, I would like to say thank you to the Kiwanis Club for your extremely generous donation. And they'll be waiting for the books once they come in, so they want to put stickers in them
Oh,
saying that they're from the Kiwanis Club.
I think that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you very much to the Kiwanis, wonderful organization. And it was, I think they're getting like 150, 160 new books from the memo that you had
Yes,
heard.
I believe so.
55.
3 titles,
Yeah, 3 times.
yeah.
Yes, and the initial request was for 1,000, and they offered 1,500.
1,500, which is
Yes.
very generous.
Yes.
Excellent. All right, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
And they're always looking for new members. That's a plug for Kiwanis. Thank you, Kiwanis.
Entertain a motion to approve the memorandum of agreement between the school committee and the East Bridgewater Education Association regarding the homework club advisor at the Gordon W. Mitchell School.
So moved.
Second?
Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Entertain a motion to approve the request from EBHS graduating senior, Mr. Brady Hudson, to have his grandfather and longtime EBPS custodian, Mr. Edward Sweeney, present him with his diploma upon graduation at the class of 2026 graduation ceremony.
So moved.
Second?
Any discussion?
I support this.
Excellent. All those in favor?
Aye.
Entertain a motion to approve the request of Mrs. Diane McCarthy, grade 1 teacher, to present her graduating son, Mr. Coleman McCarthy, with his diploma upon graduation at the class of 2026 graduation ceremony.
So moved.
Second?
Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
All
Get
right.
the other one.
Yes, we will, and then I will entertain a motion to, get to the right page, to approve the 2026, 2027 individual busing fee to be set at $275, and the family cap busing fee to be set at $500.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
And then I will entertain a motion to present, or to approve the proposed building rental fees for the 2026, 2027 school year as submitted in Mr. Shea's proposal.
So moved.
Second?
Any discussion?
Nope.
All those in favor? Aye. And so we will have, our next meeting is next week, where we will, that wasn't an action item. Thank you. We will add that. Okay, one last thing. We'll add an action item. Entertain a motion to approve the technology and cybersecurity assessment. As proposed at the cost of $11,935.
So moved.
Second?
Any discussion?
This is just, again, this is just an assessment, and then they're going to give us action items that we're supposed to implement, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
I think it's a necessity.
Yep. Oh, 100%, yeah. Okay, so
All in
we had a
favor?
was
Motion
discussion.
and
we
second.
did, okay. Any discussion, further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
So next week, we have a meeting on Tuesday. We will be doing the superintendent's public evaluation. We have a bunch of meeting minutes that we'll be presented with to
Student
vote on,
handbooks.
and student handbooks. So it'll be a little
What
bit
else?
longer.
And I'll have my goals for the 26 to 28 school year.
Okay, great. All right, entertain a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
So moved, you said so moved. Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Have a good evening.